Hi, it's Wendy Bovard. I'm coming back to you because I want to talk to you about child abuse. But I'm not going to talk about child abuse in this video. What I'm going to talk about is neglect and prevention, what you can do for your child. You can take important steps to protect your child from being exploited and from child abuse, as well as prevent child abuse in your neighborhood or community. The goal is to provide safe, stable, nurturing relationships for children. Often your child loves and wants attention. Nature and learn nature and listen to your child and be involved in your child's life to develop trust and good communications. Encourage your child to tell you if there's a problem. A supportive family environment and social network can help improve your child's feelings of self-esteem and self-worth. Don't respond in anger. If you feel overwhelmed or out of control, take a break. Just sit down. Just say, honey, you got to give mama a minute. Don't take out your anger on your child. Talk with your health care provider or a therapist about ways you can learn to cope with stress and better interact with your child. Think supervision. Don't leave a young child home alone. In public, keep a close eye on your child. Volunteer at school and for activities to get to know the adults who spend time with your children. When old enough to go out without supervision, encourage your child to stay away from strangers and to hang out with friends rather than be alone. Make it a rule that your child tells you where he or she is at all times. Find out who's supervising your child, for instance, at a sleepover. Know your child's caregivers. Check references for babysitters or other caretakers. Make a regular but frequent unannounced visits to observe what's happening. Don't allow substitutes for your unusual child care provider if you don't know the substitute. Emphasize when to say no. Make sure your children understand that he or she doesn't have to do anything that seems scary or uncomfortable. Encourage your child to leave a threatening or frightening situation immediately and to seek help from a trusted adult. If something happens, encourage your child to talk to you or another trusted adult about what happens. Assure your child that it's okay to talk and that he or she won't be in trouble. Teach your kids how to stay safe online. Put the computer in a common area of your home, not the child's bedroom. Use the parental controls to restrict the types of websites your children can visit. Check your child's privacy settings on social network sites. Consider it a red flag if your child is secretly about online activities. Cover online ground rules such as not sharing personal information, not responding to inappropriate, hurtful, or frightening messages, and not arrange to meet online contacts in person without your permission. Tell your child to let you know if an unknown person makes contact through a social network site. Report online harassing or inappropriate senders to your service provider and local authorities if needed. Reach out. Meet with parents in your neighborhood, including parents and children. Develop a network of supportive families and friends. If a friend or neighbor seems to be struggling, offer to babysit to help in another way. Consider joining a parent support group so that you have an appropriate place to vent your frustrations. Yes, don't fight in front of your kids because they grow up and think fighting's okay. Do not smack, slam, kick, physical altercations. Don't do that in front of your kids. Don't do that to your kids. You want your kids to grow up in a happy environment so they don't grow up to do something that they really shouldn't have done, but they did it anyways because they didn't have the family structure like they had back in the 50s and 60s and even in the 70s. And before then, remember that sometimes the things that your parents have you do, like stand in the corner or sit on a chair in timeouts or go to your room with no game time, those still, they do work, but they don't have to be abusive either. Because, you know, kids growing up nowadays, it's like, oh, she hit me, she's abusing me. Well, if she's beating the heck out of you and throwing you in a closet, yeah, that is abuse. But that is all I have to say about this. I'm going to do the neglect part over in the child abuse video. So for now, that's it. God bless you. You have a great day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.